Jokes were pretty bad last night.
I heard you were texting JD during the entire Emmys angrily.
JD and I always text during award shows.
Wow. And you were angry.
I was angry at some of the stuff, yeah.
JD?
He was tired of hearing from winners, like winners he disagreed with. He would keep texting, "Get off the stage. I'm tired of hearing from you."
Who do you disagree with besides Game of Thrones? He must have liked Peter Dinklage when I won. You must have liked that.
Dinklage is absolutely. But you know what's interesting, Howard? Dinklage.
You were even angry about the memorial.
Okay.
Oh, I missed him memorial.
It was Halsey.
Right. She's hot.
Looked great. Sitting next to a piano.
I'll have to watch that.
Darkened stage. And then she sings.
Isn't it weird when you're watching an in memoriam and you think about how much you want to fuck the person singing?
That's the first thing.
Right.
And then she does an entire verse of the song, and they're not showing anyone who died.
Right.
Then they go
Setting
through
the mood.
Right. Then they go through the slideshow. They ended on Carol Channing, which I thought was really weird because she's known for Hello Dolly and not really television. Right. Then they go back to Halsey for a whole other verse of the song. And I just think like these in memoriams have become more about the performers than about the people. You guys.
See, that I got to disagree with. I'd rather see Halsey sing.
Then
I didn't see it.
It was black, but she was showing a little bit. Yeah.
She was? Was she showing titty?
Yeah, a little bit.
Any leg?
A little, not a lot.
But she looked good.
Yes.
So, I'm like, hey, get back on Halsey. Let's take a look.
But you're trying to, remember these people who died.
All right. Okay, but I think you're getting worked up.
Also, I am worked up by Game of Thrones because it won its 4th Emmy for Best Drama.
Right.
It didn't win for directing, didn't win for writing, but Dinklage is the only actor in the entire show history who has won.
That's wrong.
And is his hair purple? He looked a little different last night.
He might be preparing for something.
Yeah.
But in one category, Howard, they have 4 actresses for Best Supporting Actress. Cersei, Arya, Sansa, and Brienne of Tarth.
Yeah.
I don't know.
With that big giant woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, they seem to like her.
And the woman from Ozark won.
Yeah, because they split up all the votes.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just not right.
And you're cranky about all this.
I love TV.
And football must have said yo, too, because Michigan and the Steelers all lost.
That had a lot to do with it.
Really?
It was a shitty weekend.
You're vested in TV.
Yes. Always have been.
Yeah. You love it.
I do. I love television.
Were you upset also that the only show, network TV doesn't seem to win any Emmys?
That amazes me. When you look at all these nominees for all these shows, now the only one is Saturday Night Live, which wins for Best Variety Sketch Show.
Right.
And the late night talk show, but John Oliver won that from HBO. When you look at the regular dramas and comedies, only This Is Us. I think that's the only show on network television that got nominated for anything. It's all Netflix and Amazon. And
why did that upset you exactly?
Because it wasn't that long ago where, Modern Family, because network television, I think, can do a better job making good shows.
So what are you saying? Are you saying that they got robbed network television?
No, I think most network television shows are terrible.
Oh, so then why would you be upset that the Emmys aren't recognizing them?
Because I think, it's more on the networks to make better programs.
Oh, you're upset with the networks for not making it. You're really upset about that?
Yeah, I really am.
Are you looking for I just discovered there's a new service that's going to be offering original programming. Facebook
Watch.
Yeah.
Wow.
That show actually looked pretty good.
Yeah, it did. Absolutely did.
So let me get your anger. You're angry with the networks that they're not producing good enough shows.
Correct.
Well, why would you be angry about that? I mean, who cares where you get your shows from? I mean, why are you so angry about it?
In this day and age, right, because everyone's got Netflix and Amazon and stuff like that. I just think, CBS and NBC and Fox and ABC could do a better. They have the resources. There's nothing stopping them from making great shows, but
maybe they're trying to make great shows and they can't, and maybe also the standards.
All of these shows are offered to them, Howard.
Well, maybe because the shows can be edgier when they're not on network because of the FCC, the regulations that they're under that these other services aren't. Is everything
part of it? But I think The Good Wife was a great network television.
Like you couldn't do Game of Thrones on network.
Well, it certainly needs to be that. But I see your point.
Yeah. Did you go outside at all this weekend? Did you get any fair share?
Look at him. Look at his color.
This guy's very
the sun?
I'm worried about it.
Last night we ate dinner at the pier. Very nice.
Were you upset that you couldn't watch TV during that?
No,
okay.
that was a break.
Are you like, to your wife, are you like, I just heard watching so much TV?
My wife's like, the Emmys are tonight, right? She's like, yeah. She's like, oh boy.
An early dinner.
And then you're angry with Saturday Night Live. You refuse to watch it.
Yeah, I think Saturday Night Live is garbage.
You do?
I do.
You don't see anything funny. Did you see the Adam Sandler? Emmy?
Yeah.
Funny.
I saw. I'm in love with the 70s and 80s Saturday Night Live, not what it is.
And you will refuse it. What if?
I'll see a highlight of it the next day. Like when I was growing up, I felt like I had to stay up till 30 to watch Saturday Night Live. Anymore.
All right. Well, there's John. He's all fired up. Anything else you want to say about the Emmys, or that's it?
Did we miss anything?
I'm trying to think. The Game of Thrones stuff we talked about. Again, the overwhelming frustration is I want all TV to be great. And whatever.
You're also angry about the cast of Veep. Why are you angry with them?
Okay, so this happened twice last night. Thank you. So Game of Thrones, they bring up the whole cast, or a lot of the cast. Actually, some of the, like 4 people.
Saw that. And the big giant one got the most applause.
Right, for a tribute of sorts,
right.
And then they present whatever. But they were honoring the fact that the show ended.
Right.
Later in the show, they thing.
Right.
And I'm thinking, like, why not do that for Breaking Bad? Why not do that for Sopranos? Why not do that for...
They just started.
Why not do that for successful comedy? That's ending. Why don't they get that?
So you're upset. This is fucking... You know what? This is why America is great. In other countries, they're looking for food.
They're up.
Because they're standing in line for toilet paper.
Their nuclear power plants are blowing up and killing everybody.
So in other words, you got really upset that Game of Thrones, even though you love that show, were singled out with a special honor of the whole cast. But the Big Bang Theory's whole cast didn't get to go up.
That's an example of a show that ended this year, if you don't want to use my past. And by the show, like Game of Thrones didn't win yet, actually lost to Fleabag later in the show. And you're just like, well, why go through the motions of that if they're not going to win? It just seemed very contrived to me. And I don't know.
Well, I guess they had to pick out some shows. They couldn't have every show. I don't know.
Well, they never used to do that.
Yeah.
And I think they ought to stop, actually. They can talk. They just say...
We all have to agree. And you born in... You're upset because your hometown was bombed yesterday. You know what I mean?
Well, trust me, I understand where this problem is related to the rest of the world.
I know you don't. But you told me watching TV, that's how you get it.
That is true. You can tell by the excellent shape of it.
Well, no, but your heart...
It gets me going, for sure. And I don't like the hostless thing either. I think you need a host.
You do?
That disembodied voice, yeah.
Yeah. It's just...
Oh, there he is. It's a heart monitor. You feel the Emmys need a host. I thought a lot of people were saying it was better. At least one of the newspapers was saying it was better.
I strongly disagree. Colbert and Jimmy did actually a pretty funny bit about that when they went up there.
Yeah, in other words, you would like some jokes about what's going on in show business and things like that.
Also, I think the host kind of keeps the show rolling and moving along in a certain way. I didn't like those.
Keep the energy up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hunter asked for fun, but I guess they put it on, so that was
The question was, did they make up Bob Newhart to look like he was dead?
Yeah, that was...
No, he looks like he's dead. He's 90 fucking years old.
And Ben Stiller goes out there, who's always great when he does the presentation and stuff. And he really, obviously old, but angry, and like at first, you get the joke. He's up there with Lucille Ball, and
right.
But then Bob was like kind of pissed off. It seemed to me.
What's he so pissed off about?
I don't know.
Yeah. Right.
That somebody got him out. I think made him come out.
I guess so.
Well, here's John's tweet from last night. I guess this will sum it all up. John tweeted last night, "How that celebrates the greatness of television be exquisitely painful to watch." And there is John Hine. He is angry.
Hit him with the high.
He's upset. He does not like that network TV isn't trying as hard. It has a lot of problems that we're correcting. There's a lot of anger this morning.
I was upset that Joey King didn't win for the act.
I'm with you. She was really good.
Fantastic.
Right. Agreed.
Well, you're acting as if these awards really mean something.
To John, they do. Robin, this is everything.
To quote someone on the show once, it's real to me, Robin.
Reality is your reality, Rob. You might get upset about the Michigan, your school got destroyed by Wisconsin.
Yes, they got their asses kicked.
And that upsets you too.
Oh, yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Why does it upset you? Do you know why? What's the real reason?
I love the school. I take a lot of pride in it, like any other
But they're
sports
representing
fan.
football players. What do you give a fuck?
Because they're representing my school.
I see. Wow.
And they just got their asses handed to them. It was bad.
What was the score?
We lost 35 to 14, I think.
What do you think of this new kid on the Giants? Everyone's getting all hopped up.
Daniel Jones?
Yeah, they won a game.
Big comeback yesterday.
He played well. Hey, to be a rookie and for your first game on the road, even though Tampa's not
Shows
very
promise.
good, Giant fans should be excited. Saquon Barkley got hurt and he still pulled the game out. So
That's right.
they're going to be, they should be excited for sure. And I feel bad for Eli because, everybody forgets it.
Oh my God. I heard you lost to Will in fantasy football too.
I did lose to Will.
Yeah.
Will's team blew up. But my team's been pretty good this year. So
Fair enough.
wasn't upset about that.
John.
Disappointment.
Amy's
Good stuff looking. Good stuff.
Oh, I'm not going to love TV. Did you see the new Spider-Man, the newest one?
No, but I heard it was good. Far
Really
From
good.
Home. Yeah.
Very, very good. I liked it.
You figured out your iTunes thing?
Yeah. I don't know. Something was up with that. Yeah, I figured it out. I'm pretty proud of myself. Figuring it out. All right. John Hine, everybody. He's upset. Try to, he's a guy.
Gotta go easy on him.
Here's a guy who's upset that John Hine is upset. Yes, Matt in Vermont.
Hey, we need to get John a Happy Meal and a haircut.
Right.
You gotta hold it down.
What do you eat when you're watching all these shows?
I'd already ate. No, no. We had a nice dinner at the Shakir over on the west side.
What'd you have?
2 hot dogs and fries.
Are you serious?
Lord.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's a dinner? You take your wife out?
He has the worst eating habits. I bet your wife had a salad to start and then fish.
She brought something down there. I think it was some paying attention.
The dinner, she brought her own thing?
Yeah, it's like it's a casual hangout place. It's not like a restaurant.
How about 2 hot
Oh,
dogs?
I know where you went.
Nathan's?
Yeah, okay.
Nathan's?
No.
Yeah.
It's on the river. It's a really nice. It's more like a snack bar kind of place, Robin. Is that a fair way to?
Took your wife to a snack bar for dinner?
Yeah, it's right outside where we
And she brings her own dinner?
sometimes.
Well, that's where John feels comfortable eating.
Sounds like the marriage is more about John than anything.
That is
Really? How are 2 hot dogs a good meal? I mean,
worked for me
yeah. Jesus. How's your health? Do you get a checkup every year?
every year.
Yeah, you okay?
I'm okay.
The way you eat?
I'm okay.
What's your cholesterol?
Low, shockingly low.
Really?
Yes.
He's a medical miracle.
That part I am.
Maybe you're onto something. That's why my mother says, don't do anything, just sit there. That's how she's saying.
That has worked for me, but I got an insulin pump on me, so I don't know about how healthy I am. So there you go.
All right, fair
You
enough.
were born that way.
No, I wasn't.
No,
No.
Oh, dear. I thought...
Oh, back to
No, I was
mainland.
in my mid-20s.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. All right, thank you, John.
You got it.
I got to take a break, but I see Lenny's up for your boyfriend one.
Do it.
And hopefully you're there. Money I should do.
Election came.
Oh man, I am. Is a spot, Robin? Oh, guess what? Oh, she's not there. Talking to the. I'll talk to you, the audience. Robin, I'm telling them about Gardein, my experience this weekend. There, you got to hear